Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're taking a look at Save Afghanistan, Comrade. Now this is a solitaire game of the war in Afghanistan from 1979 to 1992, and it's published by Fortress Games. Now this game came out in 21. I've never heard of it, but what I've read of this game, it looks absolutely fantastic and interesting. If you're into solo games, this is one I think you might want to take a look at, but it does look really, really unique. So let's get this thing opened up. Let's take a look at inside, and let's see how this solo game is going to play. Now, I didn't see anything on the back or anything that talked about the length of the game or the age of the game. So hopefully maybe we'll see that once we get it opened up. Okay, and there is a little weight to this thing, so there's quite a bit in here, I'm thinking. Or it might have a big board. I just don't know. All right, we're gonna get a couple dice, a little green and red. Nice little rounded corners on them. The dice look really good. Okay, no problems with those dice. But everything's really tight in here too, so let's kind of do this. I'm gonna angle it just a hair so we can get to it. Now, we have a game manual. Now, this game manual is a nice, thick game manual too. We got 23 pages. Oh man, you got a couple pages in the back you can just put notes. All right. But let's take a look at it and let's see what we have. So here's your game manual front page. Let's see if we can move that over. It's going to be a little glare to it. We got our contents page over here on the side. So let's see about designer notes are going to be on about page 18, for example. Okay, here's your game board. So it looks like we're going to have our setup, maybe our counter. Oh, no, there's your setup, your regular turn. All right, let's see how all this works. Not a lot of diagram or pictures in here, so a lot of text to read probably to figure out how this plays. I don't know the complexity of this game at all. I don't know if it's a medium to hard. Not really sure. All I know is this game looks truly interesting. I've been really myself having a lot of fun playing some of these solo solitaire war games lately, like the short scenarios. Okay, it's a little short scenario for you right there. So there might be some long scenarios, might be some short scenarios, but I've just been having a lot of fun playing these solitaire and learning them, and really good stuff. And the last page is going to be just notes. Okay. Let's see. We're going to have, looks like maybe a player aid right there. That's what I'm kind of guessing that is. Can you guys see all that? I think you can. Got to get down a little bit further. The back side is going to be nothing. Okay. So placement, I'm not really sure how any of this works. All right. But it does look good. All right. And there's some counters. Let's take a look at those. All right. Let's see. Is there a difference between those, for example? Nope, they look like they might be the same on both sides at first glance to me. Let's look at this counter sheet right here. Well, I tell you what, there's a lot to this game. Oop, it's kind of weird. They flip these ones differently. There's the back side if you want to take a look at those. All right, and another sheet of counters. Let's see if we can get all those on there as well. And I'm expecting, as it did, it flipped that way as well. Get all those on there. Okay, give you a little close-up look at those, because some of those might be kind of really hard to see from that distance. Now, okay, the board is actually going to be bigger than I thought, and it looks like it is actually a 6-panel board. So let's see if we can get this thing opened up and scroll this thing across the table. Let's see, once I figure out how this one opens up without destroying it. No, this is an 8-panel board. Oh my gosh, this board is huge. Okay, there we go. Now, all right, I'm going to take you guys on a trip. Would you like to go on a trip today, folks? We're going to go on a trip, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of raise you up a little bit, because I was not expecting this board to be this size, but there you go. That is everything you're going to see on this board. All right. Okay, so we can get all this stuff back in here, no problem. Now, so one of the things that's really cool that kind of stands out to me is it looks like up on the top we got a nice combat results table. Chiefs lost in combat. All right. I'm not really sure what this area here is for. Looks like we've got some different base areas where you're going to store some people. Oh, that's going to be probably for that base area there. Now, if we look down over here, looks like we're going to have our helicopter movement. We're going to have our turn phases and our year-end phase. All right, don't know how many rounds this is going to be, but wow, there you go. This looks amazing. This board just looks fantastic. And the fun part's going to be, how do we fold it all up? Oh, okay. Folds up nice and easy. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. And the nice thing is everything's going to fit nice and tight inside this box. So let's go ahead and get these counters in here, these counters in here. Now I'm going to go back through this in a little bit. I'm going to punch all these out. I'm going to get these organized, put them in some bags, and get everything set up in here. But oh man, I don't know. This looks good. This game does look good. But there you go. That is Save Afghanistan Comrade. Like I said, it's a solitaire game. It's a solo only. So if you do like solo games, okay, so your solitaire games, Fortress Games, man, check this one out. If you've played this one, it's been out for a few years. So if you have played this one, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this game. What do you think? Fortress Games has some other ones as well. Do you have a favorite by them? Yeah, I don't know. Leave your notes down below. But as always, thank you for watching.
As one OCD to another, there will be payback.